Elon Musk he has a new city, and he's trying to, so this is the article that's kind of making fun of it. It says, he's trying to colonize this community inside Elon Musk's plan to take over this Texas town, and he's basically got the zoning working, so he actually has his own town.
His own town, yeah, Starbase.
Can you imagine the amount of bad jokes that are going to be taking place in that town? It's just like, all right, well, you can find me at 69 420 Avenue. It's like every fucking thing.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of that, just wacky signs everywhere.
Oh, yeah, well, we're actually having the picnic on Dick and Balls Road. It actually is a few of those things, too. Every street, number 69th Street.
Yeah, 69th Street, 69th.
But he said, a road leading off the highway reads, Mars-a-Lago. So they call the one...
Is the guy not fucking busy enough where he needs to be naming streets?
Danny, you don't know how funny he is. I don't think you're realizing that he's a comedic genius.
He is a comedic genius.
You're the new onion, Elon.
Did I show you that thing that I posted it where I got a Instagram ad?
No,
and it says it was basically like, have you read the Onion? It read like a fake Onion thing, but it was real. It was a class action lawsuit against the Onion, because I've been getting so many ads recently for class action lawsuits against various things. This is a look at this consumer protection law. Have you visited the Onion's website, theonion.com? If so, you may be entitled for compensation.
Just have you been there?
That's just what it says.
Are you sure you're not getting pranked by
I went to the thing because I go, surely this is but it was like a sponsored ad in my Instagram.
How would you get
story.
money for looking at it?
Like, because you got duped by an Onion article.
What?
I'm telling you. Like, unless I'm getting super duped right now, but I went to the thing.
This feels like made by the Onion.
That's what I thought. Unless consumer protection law is the Onion, and then I'm retarded.
No, I think you're retarded, and I also think you're going to be going to fall for buying a house on Dick and Balls 69
Maybe,
Avenue.
but I was like, consumer protection law. I was like, I went to their website. I'm like,
they're going to have a grandfather clock, and it's going to be set to 420 at all times.
Maybe, but I went to their website, and nothing of it said it was like sad. Like, I looked at it, and I go, this looks real.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Anyways. Back to Elon Musk.
Well, get to the bottom of it.
Back to Elon Musk's funny...
well, there's nothing really much more, but he has a black Studebaker parked for sale in a dusty pullout, murals of Musk's face, and the Doge Shiba Inu, the Doge guy, 30 feet concrete towers, and they basically have their own town, and they can make their own regulations and stuff like that, and it's kind of interesting. Has anyone else ever done that, or is it the first person?
I mean, tons of towns have been started, like in I mean, towns, I guess, start in some capacity at some point. So Disney had their own?
I guess, yeah, Disney's technically a city.
This will be the most annoying town to live in, though. For sure. It'll be super futuristic.
I guess it's mostly all just people that work at SpaceX, so it's probably like actually reasonable, smart people and stuff like that. But I think, yeah, Elon's probably trying to always do wacky stuff.
Yeah.
Celebration, Florida.
Celebration, Florida, yeah.
It's a town owned by Disney.
Oh, interesting.
But people aren't happy about it. They're saying.
And does he want just all his employees to live there? Like, it'll be kind of like some fucking...
Yeah, they probably don't have to, but
it's like the Hank Scorpio kind of thing.
But I don't think that's what it's about. I think what it's about is they want to do stuff, and they want to be able to make the regulations on their own town. Right? They have these huge plots for all their spaceships and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then they don't want a mayor that's saying whether they can do stuff or build a road or this and that. They want to be able to...
They just want to be like, we just need a road.
Without having to buy the entire fucking thing.
Yeah. Interesting. I mean,
like I don't think they can buy like the entire plot of land.
Yeah, but they could just buy like a giant thing and then incorporate it as a town.
Well, just incorporate it as a town, then you have 8,000 people and 7,000 of them work at Tesla. Now all of a sudden you've got
bylaws and stuff, and definitely fucking free soda machines.
Yeah,
that's Elon's.
Well, the future is interesting because this is what we got.
I hate the future.
The only job that's available is for saying the N-word and saying give, send, go.
Yeah.
Elon Musk has his own town, it's Dick and Balls Road. Mark Zuckerberg says that you should have AI friends, and he wants you spending most of your time communicating with a robot. They have robot action figures they're talking about, which I don't think you'd want that.
No.
You pull a string, and then it's, eating again, are we?
You just ate. Shut up.
You call that a dick?
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up. It does feel a little end of the worldy, but also... you've seen Zuckerberg saying this, that she should have AI friends, and he keeps going on.
It seems normal. Like, seems like that's the progression for sure.
Obviously, it's the progression. We've talked about them a lot on the podcast.
And then chicks marrying them.
Yeah. And it's
then
out of-
dudes fucking doing gross shit to them.
But first of all, his premise, he was like, study by the American Sociological Association released that 30% of adults only have 3 friends. And you're just like, 3's pretty reasonable amount of friends. The fuck?
3's pretty good.
Like, dude, I keep seeing this thing. They're being like, men only have 3 friends. And you're like, that's a reasonable amount of friends.
Yeah, and the problem
for
is...
an adult man, how many friends do you need?
Yeah, I know. And the problem is for lonely old people, they go, can't figure out how to make this thing work. So then they just continue to be lonely.
Yeah. I don't need them. You know, when you go to every city and there's always a make it happen guy that I don't need 50,000 make it happen. Like, you have your work friends and acquaintances and stuff like that. Actual friends for a normal person, 3 is plenty.
Yeah, 3 is more than enough. You're lucky.
Well, Mark Zuckerberg doesn't think so. He's calling you a loser.
He is calling you the fucking dork and make us wear all the glasses.
Fucking dork doesn't even have 4 friends.
No.
Whereas me, I have Joe Rogan. I have my karate instructor.
My jiu-jitsu instructor.
My jiu-jitsu instructor. I have also
my mechanic.
My grill maker. And
the guy who brings me my Traeger grill pellets.
my ice distributor.
Yeah, I mean, the AI, like, it seems...
Did you ever
like
have that happen when a dentist says, are you flossing? And then you say, yeah, and you show him your ring?
I don't, not a ring. Oh, I do have a ring.
You show him your necklace, you go, yeah, I'm flossing.
I literally forgot that I wear a ring now.
Yeah.
Because I never had before. No, I don't do that. But I'm not friends with my dentist, although he is my uncle.
And I go to I go to Danny's uncle too.
Yeah.
He's the one making the jokes though.
Oh, he's fucking
every dentist.
He's cracking them.
Every dentist fancies himself a comedian.
They all, I mean, they have bit. Like every job has like anything where you say the same shit over and over again, like where you have to be repetitive in any way, they all just...
They have bits.
You naturally develop bits. Like salespeople.
Open up, and then he starts to unzip. And he goes, just kidding.
A risque bit.
He pretends to unzip his fly. He goes, I'm just messing with you.